Hi, welcome to Turtle Burger Crochet and Knitting. My name is Brittany. Today is October 12th, 2022, and this is another WIP Wednesday or Work in Progress Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining me if you are new or returning. I really appreciate it. Before I show you the couple of projects that I have been laser focused on this week, I do want to let you know that the podcast does have a Ravelry group if you're interested, and currently until the end of the year there is a Brioche make-along happening, so any knit or crochet projects that incorporate any level of brioche is welcome. I will leave the link to the group in the description box, and you can check out the thread if you're interested. So let's get into what I've been making this week. I'll keep it as brief as possible. So the first thing is Kay from the Crazy Sock Lady is having a Scrappy Stripy knit-along, sock knit-along. So this is my first pair ever of Scrappy socks. As you see, I'm making them on 9-inch circulars, which are my ChalGoo US size 1, 2.25 millimeter. My main color is this, which is Huntington Valley yarns in the color Denim. Next, I am using scraps from Southern Skeins in the color Holly Jolly. This are scraps from my Be Simple Variations shawl, which is Monarch yarns and the color Ocean Fade. This is also Huntington Valley yarns in the color Mauve. And this right here is Yarnaceous fibers in an unknown colorway, but it is their Salta fingering sock set. And next, actually, this one, the Yarnaceous fibers came with a mini skein, which is this brownish color here. And I'm actually going to undo my Saul Goodman socks. And the toe, each toe, so I have both of them here, each toe is going to be a different section. So this sock will get one sock of the leg stripe and the toe stripe or foot stripe, and then the other sock will get from here the same thing. It'll have whatever I can get out of this will be a leg and a foot stripe. So I'm very excited about that. I did not like scrappy projects simply because I don't like changing colors, but this has given me lots of good practice. So, and I think I'm doing pretty good with my color changes there. I'm not really paying attention to jogs or anything like that, but anyway, I still think this looks pretty good. I have the numbers in my Ravelry project page for how many stripes I'm doing for each one. I miscalculated with my Holly Jolly, so I didn't have as much of that. So anyway, and I'll just be doing a standard heel flap turn and gusset for these. That seems to fit me pretty well with my other socks. Also, what I plan on doing after I do this color, I'd like to see, so when a while back when I ordered from Chicken Lady Fiber Arts, she sent these like little lady has gotten into them, so which is why I remembered I wanted to use them, like kind of samples, I guess. So this one is called Gag Me with a Spoon. And I'm gonna see if excuse me, if I can undo this here and basically divide it into 4 so I can get 1 or 2 stripes on each leg and each foot. We'll just see what I'm able to get. Oh, which reminds me, so usually on my socks I do 56 stitch count cast on, just do a long tail cast on. But this time I'm wanting to see, just kind of test out fits. So on this one, I actually went up to 60. I think 64 would be too big, and 56 is just, it stretches out really well, but just kind of snug. So I just want to see what I can get on that. Okay, so my next project I'm very excited about. I was accepted for a test sock knit from Sari Nordland. I don't know if I'm saying her name right, but if you're on Ravelry, you know who she is. She has stuff come out all the time. And so I am testing her, don't know if I'm even saying this right, but Kuutar, K-U-U-T-A-R, sock. And she has like a whole line, because I know I've had favorited for a while. Her Kuutar, I don't know if it's I can't remember now if it's a sweater or a tee, or if she has both, but anyway, it's a very beautiful design, lacy design. You can't really tell, but anyway, so I'm currently, I did as much of the leg as I wanted. Technically, I should have gone up more, but I think she's given us a little wiggle room with how long we want the sock. So mine will be kind of just under mid-calf. Anyway, and I'm having to rip back my heel flap because there was just a slight error in the pattern, which of course is now fixed, but I didn't realize it until too late. So I was slipping each stitch, and every round this loop just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So she does have an option to do a tubular cast on, and I did do that on my first sock. She calls for a 2.5 millimeter needle, which is a US size 1.5, I believe. But it was just so loosey-goosey, and I couldn't work with it. So I had to rip it back. And because I didn't want to lose time, because I was having some problems with the stitch count anyway, that I just went to my normal 2.25 millimeter US size 2 on my trusty 40-inch ChalGu cables for Magic Loop. The yarn I'm using for that is Southern Skeins. This was their November 2021 sock club. It is the color Red Rock Canyon. It did come with a mini, which is this, but I'm not using this. I'm gonna save that for something else. Anyway, and so it is a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, 4-ply, which I don't know what that means, but it specifically says it. And it's 100 grams for 463 yards. So here's what it looks like in the skein, in the cake, in the cake. And here's the sock. And I'm very excited. I didn't think I'd be able to get anything fallish made. And these are very fall pumpkin-y colors. So really, really like it. The sock is by far the fanciest sock. And my favorite part is this section of wraps. It looks like a little butterfly to me. Absolutely love it. First time I've done that. And that is what I have been working on. I have not picked up anything else, I don't think. But I'm hoping this moves along quickly once I get past the heel flap and gusset. And then I have several other things that I want to start, redo, and continue working on. So anyway, that is it for this WIP Wednesday. I will see you in the next one. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you would like to see more WIP Wednesdays and podcast. Bye.